Some races feel routine. This one did not. The women's 100 meters in Silesia was a moment where reputation meant nothing and timing meant everything. The Wanda Diamond League is a place where careers are tested in public, under unforgiving scrutiny. You don't come here to learn, you come here to survive. For seasoned stars, it's about control. For newcomers, it's about courage. Silesia carries its own weight. Fast track. Loud crowd. No margin for hesitation. One mistake in the blocks, one misstep in acceleration, and the race is gone before the stadium exhales. The Diamond League doesn't offer protection, it offers exposure. And in this race, the spotlight was especially intense. The women's 100 meters is sprinting's most ruthless event. No tactics to hide behind. No second chances. Just 10 seconds to prove you belong among the world's fastest. That's why this race mattered. Not because of rankings. Not because of records. But because for Tia Clayton, this wasn't about defending a legacy, it was about stepping into one. Making a Diamond League debut in the 100m means confronting history, expectation, and pressure all at once. As the athletes walked toward the blocks, the tension was clear. This wasn't just a lineup. It was a test, and not everyone on that track would leave with the same future they walked in with. When the athletes were called to the line in Silesia, it wasn't a random field, it was a cross-section of global sprinting power, a mix of experience, reputation, and rising danger. At the center of attention stood Tia Clayton, the young Jamaican talent making her Diamond League debut. No protective build-up. No gradual entry. Straight into one of the fastest women's 100-meter lineups of the season. Around her were athletes who knew this stage well. There was Dina Asher-Smith, a world champion with explosive speed and championship nerve, always capable of flipping a race in the final 30 meters. Her presence alone raised the stakes, she doesn't show up to fill lanes. Nearby, Daryl Nader brought relentless consistency. Not always flashy, but brutally efficient out of the blocks, the kind of runner who punishes hesitation and thrives in tight finishes. The field also featured Mujinga Kambunji, known for her power phase and late race strength, an athlete who rarely panics and often closes harder than expected. Add to that Marie-José Talu, a global medalist whose aggression and fearless starts have defined major finals for years. When she's healthy, she forces everyone else to react. This wasn't a development race. This was a measuring stick. Veterans trying to assert control. Challengers fighting for relevance. And one debutante from Jamaica stepping into a lane usually reserved for proven names. As the stadium quieted and the athletes settled into their blocks, the question wasn't who was talented, everyone here was. The question was who was ready right now. From the moment the gun fired, the race in Silesia unfolded like a stress test of form, nerves, and timing, and not everyone passed it the same way. The start was sharp across the board. No false moves, no visible hesitation. Daryl Nader was one of the quickest out of the blocks, doing exactly what she's known for, immediate pressure in the first 20 meters. Her drive phase was compact and aggressive, forcing the entire field to commit early. Just outside her, Marie-José Talu also came out fast, maybe too fast. Her trademark aggression gave her early visibility, but as the race transitioned upright, the tension crept in. You could see the shoulders rise slightly, the rhythm tighten. The speed was there, but the relaxation wasn't. Then came the middle phase, where races like this are truly decided. This is where Mujinga Kambunji began to assert herself. Smooth, controlled, technically clean. She didn't chase the race, she absorbed it. Her cadence stayed steady, her posture strong, making her one of the most efficient movers through 40 to 70 meters. But the most striking presence was Tia Clayton.
I have Tia Clayton of Jamaica here with me after winning 100-meter women with the world-leading mark 10:92. How does it sound to you? Did you expect to run so fast today?
Honestly, I didn't have a time in mind. I just came out here to just execute the race properly. I didn't do that because I didn't get the start I always get. But otherwise from that, it was a great race.
How was it to run with Shelly Ann? Because of course this is her last year on the circuit, and it's a maybe special momentum for her and also for her opponent.
Well, I've run with her already, so this is actually not my first time running with her.
Yeah. And we made the history today when we see name Clayton, the Clayton sisters on the first and second position. So is it somehow special for you and your family?
Well, it's very special to me to know that me and my sister can come out here, back like what we used to do in high school, and to execute, and to just come out here to show the world what we are really made of.
You look a little bit tired, a little bit sad. Was it tough today, or you were just maybe a little bit nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but just a little shaky today. But we get together in the end of the season.
Perfect. We wish you good luck in the rest of the season and good times as well.
Thank you.
Long before the Diamond League lights and packed stadiums, Tia Clayton was shaped by something far more familiar in Jamaica: community, school competition, and an everyday relationship with speed. She was born into a country where sprinting isn't just a sport, it's culture. In Jamaica, children don't discover athletics, they grow up around it. School fields double as training grounds, and races are part of normal life. From an early age, Tia showed the kind of natural quickness that couldn't stay unnoticed for long. Not forced. Not manufactured. Just instinctive speed. Family played a quiet but critical role. Supportive, grounded, and realistic, they didn't rush her into the spotlight. Instead, they allowed her talent to develop naturally, emphasizing discipline and balance. That foundation mattered later, because pressure in Jamaican sprinting arrives early, and not everyone survives it. Her real introduction to structured competition came through school athletics, the heart of Jamaica's talent pipeline. Like many elite Jamaican sprinters, her first proving ground was the fiercely competitive youth system, where raw ability is tested against hundreds of equally hungry athletes. Here, winning once means nothing, consistency is everything. It was at the junior level that her talent began to separate. She wasn't just fast, she was efficient. Coaches noticed how easily she accelerated, how little energy she seemed to waste, how calm she stayed even in crowded races. These weren't learned traits yet, they were natural indicators of sprint intelligence. The move from junior star to professional athlete is where many careers quietly fade. For Tia Clayton, that transition became the moment her path truly sharpened. Her entry into professional sprinting wasn't sudden, it was earned step by step. After establishing herself in Jamaica's junior system, her performances began to carry weight beyond age categories. Times mattered now. Execution mattered. And most importantly, consistency under pressure started to separate her from the crowd. The first real successes of Tia Clayton didn't come from one explosive moment, they came from confirmation. Confirmation that her speed translated upward. Confirmation that pressure didn't break her. Confirmation that she belonged. At the senior level, her early results immediately showed promise. She began clocking competitive times in national meets, not just making finals but challenging established names. In Jamaica, that alone is a statement, because depth in women's sprinting means talent is constantly filtered. If you're not ready, you're gone. Her first standout performances came when she consistently executed strong starts and held form through the line. Not flashy. Not reckless. Just efficient sprinting that produced results. Coaches and analysts noticed that she didn't need perfect conditions to perform, she could adapt, reset, and respond after setbacks. Internationally, those early wins and podium finishes carried even more meaning. Competing outside Jamaica, against unfamiliar rivals and hostile crowds, she proved her speed traveled. Each race added credibility. Each finish built momentum. What started as one to watch slowly became one to respect. These early successes weren't about dominance, they were about survival and growth. Learning how to race multiple rounds. How to handle false starts, pressure delays, and expectations. How to lose without unraveling, and win without overreaching. By the time she began appearing regularly in elite fields, her reputation was clear. Not a junior standout trying to adjust, but a professional sprinter earning her place. Those first victories and breakthrough performances closed one chapter completely. The foundation was laid. The transition was complete. From that point on, Tia Clayton's story stopped being about potential, and started being about how far she could go.